Hello everybody, so today I have a little haul from Ulta that I wanted to show you guys what I got. I got a interesting variety of items, so I thought it could be interesting to go through and show. So yeah, let's hop into it. So the first thing I actually got a couple different brushes. So everything has also been opened, but I figured let's just go through the brushes first of all. So I got a new e.l.f. small angled brush. I don't know if you can see, but this is just my favorite angled eyeliner brush. I think it's the best you can get for the price. I then got a couple different, the other e.l.f. brush I got is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo brush, and it has this like thicker, like kind of denser brush for, I feel like contour cream blush. I felt like it would be good for that. And then it has kind of a blending denser brush, like maybe it would be good for like concealer blending and things like that. I mostly wanted it for this brush because I heard a really good review of it, but yeah, I wanted to try it out. I really enjoy e.l.f. brushes. And then I got a couple Morphe brushes. They were on sale. I've never bought Morphe brushes before, and these were my first time, and in all honesty, I don't think they turned out that great. But the first one I got is the M433, which is this like fluffy brush, and I think it's intended for like eyeshadow blending out, but I kind of got it to be like a really like light blending brush for like concealer. I think you can see it came kind of just like, I don't know, kind of ratty looking. Like it doesn't really look that like clean, and it looks kind of like used almost, like just that way it looks when you've like washed it a couple times. So not sure how that'll be. It's also not like insanely soft, but I don't know. That's what I bought it for, and it was, you know, it wasn't that much, so I'm not like super pressed about it. But the other one I got is the M421, which is this like small sort of eyeshadow brush. Like I kind of viewed this as like maybe a liquid eyeshadow brush to really get in like the crevices, or like a like inner corner, or even like a concealer brush, again, like just getting into really small spaces. So I just kind of wanted like a firm brush that could do like eyeshadow sort of things. The last brush I got, I actually have this in the container because I hate it. This is I don't even think the label's on it. It is the V301, and it's the angled liner detailed brush. And I thought this was going to be like a super tiny, precise angled brush for eyeliner, but it is like the flimsiest thing ever. Like you could not do like any sort of like, I don't know, this is just such a cheap brush that I kind of just want to throw it out. I thought it was gonna be like a really tiny, intense, like angled brush, like even more precise than this, but the e.l.f. one just has like a lot more stability. Like it doesn't like bend as much, and it has like more bristles, I feel. So this was kind of a bust, but yeah. So honestly, I'm not like super impressed by any of these Morphe brushes. I don't think they're like that great, but I also did buy, the ones on sale, so perhaps that could explain. But yeah, kind of a bummer. Let's jump into some makeup products. So I got the Maybelline Express Brow in the shade, I don't know if the shade's on here, but it's like a deep brown, I think. So this is a product like I never hear about, but I had bought this when I like lost my luggage when I went to London, and I really enjoyed it, and I was like, you know what, it's time to try it again. So I just love the color of it. I think it's like a great color, and then it has this like powder end, which is kind of random. Like I'm not totally sure the logistics of this, but you know, that is there. I feel like if you wanted to do like a more like filled in look, but I really like the brow pencil, and I remember this being like one of the brow products that didn't break me out, which is kind of hard to do. So I don't know, I really like it. I'm enjoying it. Is it that different? I don't know, but I've had like a pretty good experience with it so far, and you know, I'll let you know if it changes. The next product I got is one of the new shades of the NYX Epic ink liner, and this is in the shade Graham Cracker. So I've been on the hunt for like light brown liquid liner shades. I got one from Fenty, and it was, you know, it was good, but it was a very like warm tone shade, and this one is too, but I do feel it's a little bit like lighter warm tone. But basically, like, my vision is I just want like a shadowy look of like a sheer taupey brown that I can use as eyeliner and just get like that shadow look without like actually like blending eyeshadow. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, and this is the one that was closest, I felt, of that line. But I don't know if it's necessarily exactly what I was looking for, but I did like the variation of coming out with those like different shades of nude in this liner formula. Excuse me. That was very exciting for me to see. So yeah, I just wanted to try one of those out. The next thing I got was the e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer. So I believe Andrea something recommended this, so I immediately hopped on to try it because I did have another eyeshadow primer. I had the Milani one, and I had tried different e.l.f. ones, but like they've all, you know, are past their prime. So I was like, let's try this one. This is a really interesting primer. I'm not like, I haven't used it yet as a primer, but it has a very like sort of oily base. Like, it does remind me of the initial e.l.f. eyeshadow primer formula that was not the glitter one, but the other one. So she had great reviews and I really trust her, so I wanted to try it out and see how it goes, because again, it was time to replace my old primer. Let's do, next up we have like some lip products. So I got the Pixie, I forget what this is, Pixie Hydra Lip Treat in the shade Rosette. So I think, I forget who originally recommended this to me, but or recommended it on YouTube, but I got it recommended as like a really good sheer balm, and I would totally describe it as that. I think it's like, it gives like a little bit of fun color, but it's going to never be like a full pigment. It's never gonna look like a product on your lip almost, because it's so sheer and it just like enhances the natural color. So this is exactly what I was looking for like my taste in sheer lips, and I would consider buying another because I think it's so beautiful, and I was really excited that it worked out so well. Another product I got was the ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Glossy Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Trending Now, which I think that same channel, Andrea, also recommended it, and it looked amazing on her lips. Like, again, just another way to have like a fun pigment. Oh, sorry, I struggle so much because I don't want it to just like drip everywhere. A fun pigment that isn't just like the typical colors of like a red, a warm brown, a like, you know, berry shade, and this is like kind of this like gorgeous hot pink. So I wanted to try it out and I love it. I think it's a great level of pigment. It's again like pigmented in the sense you do get a change in color. Like, it doesn't look like nothing on your lips like so many lip oils do, but it doesn't look like a full like color lip. So that's really fun. I got another lip gloss. This is the Drip Glass by Morphe Glazed formula, and this is in the shade Froze Bliss. This was kind of a big letdown. It is basically just like a clear glitter, like holographic shimmer lip gloss. Like, there's no pigment and it's just like a couple like flaky shimmers in there, or just like a like glitter particle. And what I was hoping for is that this would be like an amazing like metallic, not metallic, but just like super fine shimmer like spread through, so it would look very reflective on the hand. And it definitely is like pretty, like, you know, it has some holographic shimmer, but it is not like a high quality sort of gloss in the way I was looking for. It's, you know, just like a glitter gloss with a fun glitter in it. So I'm considering passing that on. I don't know if anyone would want it, but yeah. Then I got two of the Maybelline lifted liners. So fun fact, one of these came damaged along with the next product I'll show, so I'm actually getting new ones sent to me. But the first shade I got is in Big Lift, and this is a very nice like nudie mauve shade. I feel like I have so many that look exactly like this, but I heard great things, so I really wanted to try it. But yeah, that's that shade. And then the other one I got is in Fine Line, which I feel like the swatches that Maybelline did of these are very like misleading, I guess. I don't know. This is, I don't know, maybe not, but this is like a much like redder berry liner. I feel like it's hard to tell, but they seem good. I don't have any like super strong opinions yet because they're brand new, but got those. This is the next product that arrived damaged. It arrived like fully off of the base, and I like yesterday I actually tried to press it back in, but I am getting a new one sent because it just was fully broken. So this is the MAC Glow Play Blush in Blush Please, and I bought it because I wanted, like, it looked kind of like a you know, burned, sunburned sort of bronzer look. So, and I think it kind of does look exactly like that. So it looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it. It's a beautiful color. But yeah, kind of disappointing it came like kind of wrecked. But the next product I got is the Byoma Hydrating Milky Toner. So this is one of those, like, I feel like these are so on trend, like milky toners. And it's described as a hydrating milky toner with barrier lipids plus polyglutamic acid and silica. And it's supposed to boost your barrier and have better skin. So I like the idea of like skin barrier because I just feel like my skin is so like dehydrated, and this just has a really beautiful like milky look to it, and it blends in. I will say I don't feel like a strong like moisturizingness, like it just kind of feels like water ideally being soaked into the skin, but I do find that it's very like, it feels very basic, like you know, it doesn't have a fragrance, it just feels very gentle. So I'm hoping for good results with that because it's a good price, and you know, I like the idea of what it does. So that's my thought on that. And then the last product I have is actually something I got from Sephora. This is something I bought using a gift card that I got from returning the Rare Beauty blush actually, which is funny, but this is the Say Glowy Super Gel in Rose Glow, and it's the mini, and this is just the pink version of their like classic mini gel. I actually had tried a sample of that and I had been like, no way do I need this, and then I was like, ooh, I do kind of like it. So when the pink version came out, they did really get me, unfortunately, and I tried this out. I will say, like, I think it's nice, I think it's good. It's actually feels pretty moisturizing for being like a glowy sort of highlighter, but yeah, so I don't know, I do like it, but did I need it? Maybe not, but you know, I really didn't have anything like this. So yeah, it also doesn't have like a super strong pink tinge in the way I wanted it to, but that's kind of how these all end up working. But yeah, that's everything I picked up recently. This will probably be like the last haul for a while. I feel hauled out, but yeah, there are some misses for sure. If it was easier to return things to Ulta, I would certainly return this and this. And these broken ones are going to either be like passed on to a friend or gotten rid of. Probably not gotten rid of because I feel bad, but yeah, just came a little damaged. But yeah, otherwise I'm enjoying trying these and will be excited to review any like standouts.